Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sam, or Chaotic, and welcome back to another GTA 5 live stream here on my channel. So today we have something pretty interesting then to sort of take a look at and consider with GTA Online and its next update, of course, coming out now in around about a month or so time. In fact, just less than that. We speculate the next update's coming out around about December 5th or December 12th, depending on how Rockstar release the remaining content from Smuggler's Run over the next few weeks. So, as early as early next month then, and obviously with this update speculated to be one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest we ever get, so far in GTA Online, there are plenty of cars, of course, going to be included in this one, and as I'm sure you guys know, based upon the only bit of information we've heard about so far, it's supposedly going to be hipster theme. I'm not really too sure about this though, although that's what the rumors and the leaks suggest. I'm not really too sure whether that's the case and whether Rockstar could make a full-on update about that. So basically today, we're going to take a look at 10 cars that we need and we want to see in GTA Online in this next update. And I have some pretty awesome cars to share with you guys. So let's get straight into things then. I'm going to start things off with one of the most requested things that I've seen when I've done streams like this in the past. Because loads and loads of you guys have wanted to see a Tesla in-game. And, well, this is what I have for you guys. The Tesla Model S. And it is a really nice looking car as well. And I believe in real life, they're only around about, I think, $80,000 or so. It's a lot of money, but in-game, obviously, that's not really anything. And, damn, it looks cool. Can you guys also confirm whether you can hear game volume? I know this car's electric, but I'm kind of worried that you can't hear it because my speakers aren't working. My headphones aren't working. Let me just quickly turn them off and turn them back on. Hopefully that's going to fix the problem. So give me a second, guys. If I can find the button for it. There we go. If I just turn them off and turn them back on, that should fix it. Hopefully. It hasn't. Never mind. We'll just go with that in the audio for today. So yes, the Model S then. Very nice looking car. Not really that expensive, I guess, in real life. It is a lot of money still, don't get me wrong. But it's a really cool car, and 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Obviously, in game, it wouldn't be quite that fast because I believe the new car we've got, the Cyclone, is around about that in game, like 2.8 seconds. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool though to get another electric car like this in game. By the way, we had a donation come in from Mike Perry, donated $2 Canadian through the super chat and said, "Hey." So let's get a hashtag right now in the chat for Mike. Show some love and appreciation. Thank you, Mike. Always coming in with the $2, and I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. Some of you guys... Oh, no one said anything about the audio just yet. So the audio must be working on the stream, just not working for me. Yeah, super annoying. It's kind of like weird listening or playing the game without any game volume. But yeah, basically what we're going to do in the stream as well, guys, is go through some of the customizations that these cars have. Bearing in mind we're using mods, these aren't like cars officially in-game coming in the next update. I sure wish they were. We can't really say for sure whether they will or won't be. But using mods, and if you guys play on PC, you can of course get these for yourselves. Linked in the description to all of those. I've installed these, and we're going to check out some of the coolest cars we'd like to see in-game. But most of these mods do have modifications, customizations, stuff like that for them. So if they do, we'll check out all those customizations. And this one, the Model S, does have quite a few at the custom shop. I'm not too sure if there are things you can actually do in real life to them, but someone's made some customizations for them, and they look pretty good. But so far, just driving this around, it feels like it's just nice to drive. We haven't really had many basic, or more like regular cars in the game for some time. The last time we got something that was like just a basic sedan, I think would have been the Executives and Other Criminals update. I might be mistaken with that one, but that's when we received the V12 Shafter, right? I think so. And we had quite a few cars like that. And I think that's the last time we had anything that I can think of, and that was last year. Everything else we received over the past year, at least, has been either like a supercar or some form of exotic sports car, and we haven't had anything too basic that I can think of off the top of my head. We've had some classic vehicles, of course, as well. The Retinue, that was like a classic car. I guess it's closer to the basic style that I'm sort of talking about. If you guys can think of anything, then obviously let me know in the chat that we might have had. Apparently the game volume is really, really low. I apologize. I can't hear the game volume today because my headphones don't want to turn on. We'll go into the custom shop now. Ooh, that was really bad by me. We'll go into the custom shop now and see if I can figure out why they're not turning on. But it means I can't hear whether there's any game volume or anything going on with the stream, which is super annoying. Loads of you guys saying, what about the Dukes and the stuff like that we had? That is a good point. We did have Oh, what were they? Like the old single-player cars, they made their way into GTA Online. That's a good point. I completely forgot about that. Right, hopefully my headphones are going to come on now. Yeah, that should work. Sweet. I can hear game volume now. That's perfect. If it is low, let me know, and I can hopefully turn that up for you guys. But we'll move on to the customizations then for this car. Again, if this was to be added into the game, we don't know if they would definitely have the same customizations this mod has. I just noticed as well, it has... This car has a roll cage in it. I don't know why. I don't think it has one from standard that I can remember. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Right, we'll upgrade the armor and brakes. Bumpers. Okay, yeah. So again, I don't think in real life this has any bumper upgrades, you know, when you go to Tesla and ask for one from the factory. But we have some pretty cool options. So we can go from this like black painted stock front bumper to just the primary color. And I know that's one thing in real life. I'm pretty sure that the front bumper, right, is just black, no matter which color you have. Again, I could be wrong with that one. And we have the race front bumper, which it kind of reminds me of the Penumbra, the sort of like front bumper on here, the splitter, the canards, and the tow hook. And then you have this matte which front bumper, which just changes the sort of like main section here. Personally, I'm not really a huge fan of this like sport look. It's a Tesla. I don't feel like, well, the Model S at least, it's not really a sport car, if that makes sense. It's fast, but it's more of like a saloon, you know, a sedan car. So I think it's going to be best to keep it like the painted front bumper. That's the craziest we're going to go with that one. But yeah, it's kind of cool to think that whoever's made this mod, it might be from a different game, I don't know. You know, they've actually added the option of having like an upgradable front bumper to turn this into like a sports track car. But yeah, it kind of just ruined this car in my opinion. Then on the back, we can change then this little bit of chrome diffuser to carbon fiber, which looks much better. I'm not a huge fan of chrome, as I'm sure you guys know. If we could change that as well, that would be awesome, but I doubt it. Let's move on to the next one. Engine, let's upgrade that. Fenders. We can basically change a little section of chrome. A little tiny section of chrome on both mirrors to matte. So we'll do that as well. Again, I don't like chrome that much, so we'll try and remove as much as possible. Lights, we'll upgrade those to the xenons. We won't fit a neon kit. Plates, it doesn't really matter, we're in story mode. We'll just go for the San Andreas exempt one for now. Respray, I think we'll come back to that in a few moments. I want some suggestions from you guys as well throughout the stream. Ideas and suggestions for colors. And customizations as well, of course. So if you guys see anything that you don't like or prefer, let me know in the stream. But yeah, we'll come back to the respray in a few moments. Then on to roll cage. Although it doesn't remove the roll cage on the inside, which I was hoping to do, it changes a lot of the chrome on the side of the car. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for the matte trim. I know in real life it does have chrome handles and stuff on the Model S. But I don't like chrome, like I said. So we're going to remove that if we can. Then we can change the skirts. It looks no different. Am I like missing something? Is it because we maybe changed the roll cage? I'm guessing that's what it does. Let me just quickly check that. Put the roll cage back, and then yeah. So it basically changes the little bottom footstep thing, whatever it's called, that little chrome thing there, to a carbon fiber. But we've already gone for the matte, so it won't change anything. Onto spoilers then. So if we want to, we can go for the carbon fiber spoiler, which adds like a little lip, a little tiny one, or we can go for the race spoiler, which, come on, does it really like look that good? Again, in real life, I could be wrong in saying this as well, but does it have a windbreak spoiler? Can someone confirm that for me right now? I'm trying to think right now. I know the Model X does, but I don't know if the Model S does. I'm sure someone watching right now will know. But I don't think this mod comes with one. If it does have a windbreak, one that rises up as you travel over 30 mile an hour or so. So we might go for... We actually might go for the race spoiler. I think it'll ruin it in a way. So maybe we won't. Maybe the carbon fiber one. Yeah, some of you guys saying it does. Yes, I was right. I thought so. I went to the Model S like showroom when I was in LA back in June. And it was so nice to see these. Just like nice and close up. They're not really that popular or common in the UK. So I've never really seen one, like... in person, if it makes sense. But yeah, they're a really nice car. Yeah, we're going to go for the carbon fiber spoiler then. It's a shame we couldn't have that windbreak. It's only a mod though at the end of the day. I'm sure if Rockstar was to add the Model S in the game, they'd have the windbreak. The race spoiler, yeah, just like too much, too over the top. It's not that type of car, I don't think. So we're not going to go for that. We can lower the suspension. That looks like way too much. So maybe we'll just lower it slightly. Maybe street suspension. Transmission, let's upgrade that. Even though it's an electric car, we can upgrade the transmission, but it's a mod, so that's fair enough. Same for turbo as well. It's an electric car, so we wouldn't have that thing. And then wheelie bar. Wait, what? Oh, okay. We've already changed the diffuser on the back. we could add a wheelie bar, which is basically just the diffuser. We're going to tint the windows as well, although it only changes the back one and the roof by the looks of things. We'll change that to black. It's kind of nice to tint some of these as well, but the mod doesn't support that. And only wheels we haven't done, and then respray as well. We might be able to change. No, we can't. I was hoping to change because the stock wheels that we have on the Tesla are quite nice. If we could change those to a different color, that would be nice, but it doesn't support that. So what we'll have to do instead is just choose a different set of wheels from the sports category for now. I guess we could always leave the Tesla ones on there, but we'll look through the options first and just see what we have. Don't know why they're set to red, but we can always change that, I guess. If I'm honest, I just feel like all the ones we have in the sport category are just going to ruin the appearance of this car. So maybe we'll leave it on the Tesla ones. I kind of like to change the wheel color to maybe black or something, but we can't. We will at least make them bulletproof though. And we won't do tire smoke because we want to go back to respray first and change the color of this. So again, if you guys have any suggestions or sort of like, you know, preferences on color-wise for the Tesla, let me know. I saw this in real life in a similar sort of color blue to this. Maybe a slightly bit brighter than this, a bit more blue. That was really, really cool. White as well, looked really nice too. So maybe we'll try a white, like an ice white. And the custom shop doesn't look too special, but I bet outside it would look really nice. Yeah, that's quite cool. I might go for an ice white on this. What do you guys think? Suggestion for a matte grey? Carbon black. You know, we'll actually try a matte grey very quickly. Matte grey. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, yeah, but then light grey. Because this one here, just standard grey looks nice. But if we go for the light grey, you can see the various different matte black panels that we've changed out. So like the door handles. That's cool as well. Oh, I'm like very like 50-50 now. What about like a matte ice white? That could look kind of cool as well. There is a matte ice white, isn't there? Yeah, there it is. I went straight past it. That's cool as well. I feel like maybe the metallic one was a better option though over matte ice white, but both are nice. We will try the deep blue as well. Suggestion in the chat from Haggis and Galaxy as well said go for Galaxy blue with a red pearlescent. We'll try a blue right now. I said blue looks really nice when we haven't even looked at it, so let's do that. There's just the ultra blue. It's a little bit too bright, a bit darker than that. Blue, Galaxy blue. There we go. The one suggested by Galaxy herself, and then she said go for a pearlescent red. So let's try that. We can't. Oh, so we said it as a classic color, didn't we? Let's go to metallic instead. Choose. Where is it? Galaxy blue. There we go. And then go to a pearlescent red. Hey, it's all the way up here. Try that very, very quickly. Just a standard red looks. Oh, it looks pretty cool. In fairness, that is pretty nice. I do prefer white though. I do prefer white, but that is nice. That is a very nice pearlescent. I have done this before in a car in GTA, and it looks very cool. But I'm going to go for the white, only because I feel like it's just a little bit nicer. It's my sort of preference on that. So we're going to go for that, and we're going to try and change the interior color as well if we can. Oh, there's no option to do that. We're stuck with that sort of cream interior. I don't know why there's a roll cage in there. I'm like really confused by that. I don't know if it's because it's just the way that it's spawned in with this mod. No idea. But let's back out then. Unfortunately, guys, we can't change the wheel color. I said that we can't because it's a mod. We'd have to change the wheels, but I don't want to do that because the Tesla wheels are nice. And there we go. So, the Tesla Model S. It looks so good. And now I can hear the game volumes. I can hear the electric motor. It sounds like an electric motor, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. It wasn't going to have a nice roaring V8 sound. Oh. I have no idea what these really drive like in real life because I've never been in one. I know they're fast. And I know they're sort of nice to be in because they're Tesla. In the first-person view now, you can see, yeah, this electronic display, touchscreen all down there, GPS as well. It's a like really annoying roll cage though. I don't know why it has that. Maybe if we pull over now, maybe if we go into the mod menu that we have, we might be able to remove the roll cage. That's only a guess though. If we go into maybe extras, see if we can do that, please. Extras. Yes, we can! We got rid of the roll cage. Perfect. I saw there was an option here for livery as well. Let's go back into third person if we can. I'm going to back out the menu first. Third person. Option for livery. I have no idea what that's going to be. So let's just check that out very, very quickly. Down to livery. Oh, you can't actually change the livery. Okay. It was just a tease. We might be able to change the wheel color though. Let's try that very quickly. Oh, we can't because it's... Yeah, because it's stock wheels. Okay, it's annoying. We'll try changing the interior color though if we can. For now, we'll just go for like a... No, it doesn't change anything by the looks of things. No. Okay, what about maybe the dashboard color? Does that change anything? No, it changes nothing either. So we're stuck with the cream interior, but it's still pretty nice anyway. Either way. Let's continue driving around. But yes, so, back onto what we were talking about then. The Model S, in real life, I don't know the exact figure, but it's around about $80,000. I still think it's something which Rockstar should at least consider and add into the game. And there are so many cool, like, Tesla cars. Let's say model cars then. Tesla cars. And if you guys watched the live stream the other day, where Tesla announced their new semi-truck and the new Roadster as well, that new Roadster looks so cool. I did try to look for a mod to see if someone had already made like a concept one for GTA, but I couldn't find one at all, so we're just going to drive around with the Model S today. But if you guys haven't seen that stream already, definitely go and check it out. And they showed off a new semi-truck, and I'm sure most of you guys watching right now, you know, won't be too impressed or bothered by semis. But I am, because my dad has like a haulage company, and we have a couple of semis, but these like new Tesla ones they're working on are absolutely crazy. 0 to 60, 5 seconds in a truck, whereas usually the most powerful of trucks, especially in the US, are like 15 seconds. So 3 times faster, which is just crazy. And yeah, I was so excited. I watched the entire stream. One thing I will say, I don't know if it was just that stream, I don't think Elon is much of a public speaker. I'm not much of a public speaker either, but I feel like he didn't say a whole lot, as if he was like holding back or just didn't want to say. But yeah, it was still very impressive, which I kind of like. So anyway, what do you guys think about the Model S then? Have any of you guys got one of these in real life? If you do, hit me up. But yeah, it's a really nice car, and I do think there's a huge amount of potential for something like this in the game, and that's why, of course, we're showing this off in the stream. As mentioned earlier on, loads and loads of you guys in past streams, when we've sort of gone through cars in real life that we'd like to see in GTA 5, this has been one, the Model S, that loads of you guys suggested. So finally, we got it in a stream, and well, it looks good, to say the least. We're going to drive back down towards the city now, and we're going to spawn in the next car. This is just the first one, and it's taken me quite some time to go through this one, so I apologize, but it's just such a special car. I wanted to spend you know, a good 10-15 minutes or so on this one. Loads of you guys saying, what is this? It's basically like a concept stream. We go through some of the cars that we'd like to see from real life in the game. With the next update, of course, speculated to be the biggest update that we get, well, so far, at least in-game. And there were some sort of like rumors and speculated ideas that it might be the biggest in terms of like new car additions in the game. Where will Rockstar realistically turn when it comes to adding new cars in the game? We've had so many supercars over the past year. As we discussed before, the last sort of sedan, or regular car at least, that wasn't like an exotic supercar, sport car, was, I'm pretty sure, last year, the Executives and Other Criminals update. I know we received the Dominator and the Duke of Death and stuff, you know, from story mode, but they aren't exactly new cars. They've already been in the game for some time. I'm going to just pull over into this parking lot by here, drop it off, and then we'll move on to the next car. I do have another Tesla I want to look at later on, but we'll get onto that one later on. Next, we're going to take a look at... Let's take a look at a muscle car next. And this is a thing which I talked about in a video last week, I believe. The last time we received like a modern muscle car in GTA. I can't even remember the last time we received a proper modern muscle car in the game. And there are so many in real life that, well, especially myself in particular, really like. I'm sure there are ones that you guys like too. We're going to start off with the Camaro, because the Camaro is cool. So I've saved it as the ZL1 2017. This right here is like, if I could have a car right now, this would be one of my dream cars. Because it's cool, and it's one of those like fairly affordable cars. At least in the US they are. They aren't like massively overpriced. You can't really get them here in the UK unless you want to import them, and it's pretty expensive to do so, so I haven't. Yeah, I don't have that sort of money, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys can hear the engine sound. If you can't, I'll turn up the volume. But it sounds good. Oh, it sounds like a really nice V8. And the Camaro, this is the ZL1 2017 model, and it looks good. But yeah, the last time we received like a modern muscle car in the game was at least a while ago. So long ago I can't even remember, in fact. And we have quite a few muscle cars in game already, but we haven't got, well, for starters, we haven't got a Camaro in game. There's no cars in game that I can think of, at least, that are based upon the Camaro. And I just feel like we haven't received, yeah, many muscle cars recently. Especially the modern ones, as I've said now like 3 times. So that's why I think there's a huge amount of potential, definitely demand for something like the Camaro in-game. Another one being the Mustang, which we'll talk about later on. But I love this Camaro. How many of you guys right now, just yes or no in the chats? Yes if you like it, no if you don't. Just tell me right now, do you like the Camaro? I think in real life they're around about $30,000 to $40,000. And this next update, which supposedly hipster themed, you'd sort of expect some more affordable cars in-game to be released. It's not going to be affordable because it's Rockstar, it's GTA 5, but I'd like to think that they might consider some more affordable vehicles like the Camaro. I'm yet to see a single no in the chat. Pretty much everybody has said yes. We got one perhaps. But most of you guys saying yes, you'd like to see Camaro. That's good. That's sweet. Oh, we have got a... As soon as I said we haven't got a no, I can see a no. Only one though. Yeah. Alright, we're going to make our way to the custom shop because again, this should have a few customizations for it. It's only a mod. But most of the mods come with customizations. We'll see what it has for it. And there we go. Galaxy said, it's cool, but I'm a truck girl. I like trucks as well. I'm a much bigger fan of trucks. There's you guys saying, turn up the game volume. Oh, okay. If it's really quiet, I can try and do that right now. But let me know if it is too loud. I'll turn it up slightly. When we back out, you guys should be able to hear the game volume slightly more. Let's quickly check as well that we're actually playing the right speaker. Yeah, we are. Okay. Because once I was streaming and I had the wrong speaker selected, so it was playing audio from the wrong one and not the actual game volume. Yeah. Alright then, moving on to the customizations. Let's upgrade the armor and the brakes first of all. This car, look at this. In here, in red, looks so nice. And the black wheels as well. Onto engine, let's upgrade that. Horn, lights, we'll do the lights to the xenons. I don't see any customizations just yet, which are unique to this car. But it is a mod, so maybe there aren't any unique customizations. I know there are ones where you can upgrade things like the front bumper and rear bumper, spoiler and stuff like that. But this mod might not have that. We're not going to lower suspension. I don't think there's any need for that. Transmission, we'll upgrade that to the race and upgrade the turbo as well. Not that it actually does anything by the looks of things. The acceleration is already max, so it doesn't do anything. Wheels, we'll put bulletproof wheels on. We can't. Oh, whoa, that was really loud. That's way too loud. We have a tip from Richard, who tipped 25 cents by playing an app on Gorkbox. Thank you, Richard. That's appreciated. That actually really scared me then. I have the volume turned up all the way. That was, oh, made my heart stop for a few seconds. Let's put the bulletproof tires on. As I was saying, we can't do much with the wheels because obviously they're stock wheels that come with this mod. So if we want to do anything, we have to change them, and I like them too much, so we're going to leave them on. We're probably going to change the color of this car, so we're not going to put a tire smoke on just yet either. Windows, oh, we're going to go for black. Let's go for limo. That looks pretty cool. And that is it. Okay, yeah. So no like unique customizations with this one at least. Ooh, we can put a livery on. We can put oh, okay. So we can basically go either for 2 stripes, a singular stripe that goes down the middle, or we can go for no. What do you guys think? Do we go for the stock livery where there's nothing? Do we go for the singular stripe to livery 1, or do we go for the dual stripe? Let me know right now in the chat, guys. I'm kind of liking all of them. I know a lot of these in real life do have the stripe, and when I was in LA, literally everyone drives one of these. Like, everyone has one. So, I kind of like it without the stripe. I think just the stock version is kind of nice. Usually I like to go to you guys and get some, like, thoughts, feelings, and hopefully one like, particular thing sticks out. But right now we have stock, single, livery 1, which is single, 2, single, 2, so it's like... Yeah, basically any single one. I'm going to go for the stock one. Only because, yeah, I kind of like both of these. But one thing I will say, it looks like there's like a small white outline around the stripe. Which I'm guessing is like a little small flaw with the mod. And that's the only thing that sort of like puts me off on having that. So we're going to go for the stock livery. But because of that, it means we can't respray the car for some reason. Why is that? There's no option to do it. Again, it's a mod, so maybe that option's been removed for some reason. But if we pull out of the custom shop, we should be able to use just the regular mod menu to change that. We'll try right now. Unless, of course, it's been, like, fixed that way, so it can only be in red, which would be kind of weird. And if that is the case, it's going to crash my game when we try and respray it. but it shouldn't. So we'll just we'll try anyway. We can actually we can change livery in there as well. Okay. Where is respray? I've gone past it. Right there it is. Paints. Okay, don't crash the game. It didn't. Okay, good. All right, we'll go through all of these then. Black's kind of nice. I was thinking maybe a yellow. Obviously, reference to Transformers and Bumblebee. Red is kind of nice though. Again, guys, comment in the chat right now. Let me know which color you guys like the most. I don't know if it's just me, but the red is like really, really bright. It really pops. And on the live stream as well, I have a little bit of color correction, so it should look even redder. Like it should just be like a solid block. It's just kind of like weird. Yeah, let's go down. Oh, candy red. Candy red's kind of cool as well. It's like a dull red with the whatever it's called, the graphics mod that we have installed. There's Fist of Pink for all the girls in the stream right now. Galaxy, I'm talking to you. Orange. Then we have bright orange. I think we're thinking like yellow or race yellow. Ooh, I think yellow in this situation might be a little bit nicer. Yellow with tinted windows is nice. Suggestion for yellow or lime green. Let's try that right now. Lime green. Ooh, lime green's kind of nice. Although I just feel like it's just not the color for this. And one of the EA guys has one in ice white. Yeah. Oh my god. That's kind of nice as well. But we went for ice white on the Tesla, so we're probably going to go for the yellow. Yellow is really cool. Galaxy said, I'm not a pink kind of girl. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair. Yeah. Let's go back up to yellow. There we go. Yellow's definitely the one. And then we're going to change the interior color as well because it's red right now. Hopefully we can change it. Okay, that one's already set as dashboard color. Oh, maybe it's secondary then. Because both the interior and dashboard are set to black right now. So maybe it is the secondary. Or maybe we can't change it. Maybe it's just set to red. Oh no, it is. It is. Yeah, secondary color. It's a mod. So there we go. Interior will just go for black. Sweets. There we go. Let's begin to drive around. We had a request in the chat a few moments ago. Can I drift it? I'm terrible at drifting. And we're in story mode, so there should be a lot more traffic. Oh. Alright, here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear the game volume a little bit more now that I've turned it up. If it is too loud or too quiet, just let me know and I'll try and turn it up some more. Let's go down the highway as well. Oh my god. Oh, all these cars today. This thing isn't quite as easy to like turn around as well than the supercars we have in game because it's a muscle car mod. Here we go. Oh, we'll go through the tunnel as well. Maybe it'll sound pretty good. Don't crash is the request I've had in chat. Here we go. It sounds good. Maybe not as good as it would in real life, but... Oh my god, so many cars. So many cars. And because we have this graphics mod installed as well, it just makes the car like even better. Now why do we have cars like this in the game? The last, or most like... Or the newest, I should say. The newest muscle car we have in game would be the Dominator, right? The Mustang, which is based upon like the 2006, 2007 Mustang in real life. So the most modern car we have. It's pretty old. We want to get some more newer or better cars like this, the Camaro. Apparently the game volume is still too quiet. Right, let me see if I can turn that up again for you guys. Apologies if it is going to be way too loud for some people now. Alright, let's go to that. It'll either be like still too quiet or deafening. Hopefully it's not deafening. Everybody will kill me. I wish I could go to the stream and just test it myself, but it would just like... It would ruin things, so I'll have to just hope you guys can let me know if it needs any more adjusting. Alright, we're going to make our way back to the parking lot where we put the Tesla Model S. And we'll move in, or move on, I should say. Move on to our next car. Ooh. Oops. I crashed. Let's quickly repair it. That's one thing I like about mod menus. Just press the repair button, it's all done. Oh my god, there's so many cars spawning in. It's one thing I would say that really annoys me about story mode. I can turn it down though. Just turn them off completely, it might be a better thing to do. I want to go nice and fast, but all these cars are in my way. Don't stop at the lights. Please don't stop. There we go. Oh, they've all stopped these lights as well. This is like realistic LA traffic. Or very close to it. So many cars. It's going to take us a while to get back to that parking lot. We parked the other car. I want to park them all like side by side, just so that when we finish the stream off, we can return to that parking lot and be like, these are the 10 cars we've gone through in this stream. So, oh no. It's going to take me a little longer to go and do that. Got Welsh Dragon Rule in the chat right now, who said, let's go for a like spike I'll never say no to a request for a like spike. We're actually at 312 likes right now. So let's see if we can smash right now 500. See if we can do that right now. So guys, drop a like, comment liked, or hashtag liked, or just like, or whatever it is you want to comment. Let's see if we can get some support right now in the chat, and we'll do a few shoutouts as well. Keck said he's got to go. Talk to you later. Thanks, man, for shooting in. Appreciate it. Let's take a right by here. Haven't got the best route to the parking lot. And then left by here. Oh, that was sort of a drift, unintentionally. Kinda. Take a right by here. We had a request in the chat from, is that, I can't even say his name, ZWONAC? Zwonak, was that the right? Possibly not. Oh, wait, what? But Siri's talking to me. What's going on? Sorry, Zonak said, what about the BMW i8? I haven't actually got the BMW i8 installed, but it is a cool car that would be nice to see in the game. But I have talked about that in like a previous live stream, which is why we're not showing it off in this one. But yeah, the i8 is definitely a nice one. Right, so there's the Camaro, there's the Model S. Let's move on then to vehicle number 3. And next, I think we'll take a look at an old car. This being something as well, I think I briefly mentioned in a video last week. 10 things we'd like to see in the December update. Oops, wait, what? What did I just do then? Did I... Oh my god, I just accidentally pressed auto upgrade. Never mind. I didn't mean to do that. What am I doing? I meant to go to Object Spooner. I'm too busy like reading the chat and being too distracted. Stop doing that. Yeah, so sorry. A vehicle we talked about in a video last week. The DeLorean, or the DeLorean DMC-12. A vehicle, of course, featured in Back to the Future. So with this supposedly being a hipster update, or a hipster-themed update next month, then surely something like this, the DeLorean, would be a really nice choice for that update, right? It's cool. And of course, with Rockstar loving their classic-themed and movie vehicles as well, with the special vehicles in-game, this would definitely be a cool addition, obviously featuring in Back to the Future. And maybe, who knows, this could have like a teleporting feature, or a flying feature, like it has in, well, it's more like time travel in Back to the Future, but you can't really time travel in GTA Online. That was loud. That was really loud.
Found more change in the couch, winking face.
Found more change in the couch from Knife Guy Productions. Let's get a hashtag right now in the chat for Knife Guy. Thanks, man. That's appreciated. I don't know if that was quite as loud for you guys, but because I have my headphones on and it's like max volume, and usually I have it like 25%, that was so loud. You might be able to hear the echo, like, possibly, when that came through on my headphones. You scared me, man. But thanks. It's greatly appreciated. Exactly $5.82, literally, change. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Come on, guys, get a hashtag in the chat for Knife Guy. I see one or two of you guys. Let's show some more love. More love? More love, though. Right, we're going to take our DeLorean right now to the custom shop. This thing sounds pretty cool, by the way. And we... Oh my god. He just crashed into me. Look at the damage he did to my car. That's not a typical GTA damage. I love the flames, and they're just coming out of the back as well. Let's go a little bit faster. There we go. More flames. Very, very, like, thin exhaust pipes in the back. I wonder if this car will have many customizations at the custom shop, though. Let's hope it does. We've got Taylor in the chat who said, I liked and subbed. Thanks, man. Thank you for the like and the subscribe. Right, let's go inside.
What brings you in today?
Just driving this thing around, it felt nice to drive. Not particularly fast, but it was nice to drive. But it sort of like sounded good as well. Hopefully you guys could hear that. And it's not just me. Right, on to the upgrades. Upgrade the armor, the brakes. Upgrade the engine as well. We won't do horn. We will do lights though. Go for the xenons, even though it's an old classic car. We'll go for those. No point changing the plate because we're in story mode. Not a huge number of customizations for this, unfortunately. Respray, we'll get straight into that now. Why not? We'll probably just go for the standard silver that you see them in typically. Maybe a dark steel instead. Try and change the secondary as well. Will that actually change? It's already set to dark steel. It's like not quite the same colours we have on the primary. It's kind of annoying. If you go for the black steel though, it matches up. Wait, am I like seeing this right now? Is it matching up or is it just the lighting? I can't tell. If I go for black then, will that match up if we go for black? Oh, I think the front end is just slightly lighter than the rest of the car. Maybe it's a livery this car has fitted to it. I don't know. Suspension, we'll leave that the same. I don't see much point in changing that. Transmission, let's upgrade that, and the turbo as well. And the wheels are really cool. It'd be kind of nice to go for a different set of those. But we're going to leave those for now. And then we'll change the... Oh, actually, no, we won't change the window tints. The mod itself isn't great in terms of its like textures. So if we change the window tint, the rear one by here doesn't actually change, which is kind of annoying. So we'll just leave that standard then. Right, let's back out. So not a huge number of customizations then for the DeLorean, unfortunately. But still, a cool car, and again, something which Rockstar could sort of have some fun with in terms of their sort of like special vehicles, if they wanted to add something in the game that was based upon the one from Back to the Future. The ability of, rather than time traveling, maybe teleporting, and flight as well would be kind of nice. Can you guys hear that game volume? Please say you can. The exhaust sound on this thing sounds so good. So good. It sounds like a really small engine that's been straight piped. It definitely sounds straight piped. And you can hear the turbo in there as well, which the original didn't have. I'm like falling in love with this car right now. Rockstar, please give us the DeLorean. Why are you guys in chat right now being like, man's not hot? I am pretty hot, but I'm not taking my jacket off. Even though man is hot. Can you guys still not hear the game volume? Right, let me try and turn that up then even more. Give me a second, guys. Right. That should be deafening. It's deafening to me. Right. Can you guys hear the game volume now? If you can't, there's something wrong. Should be able to. Is it the fact that it's just too quiet, or can't hear it at all? It should be loud enough now. Like, I've increased it by 3. Usually it's 3 times quieter than what it is set to now. That should be perfect. Yeah, you guys can hear it now. That's perfect. Alright, we're going to make our way back to the parking lot then, where we park the other 2 cars, so that when we finish the stream off, we can go back to the parking lot and take a look at all 10 cars we've shown off. So let's quickly race up there right now. Hopefully you guys are loving the engine sound as much as I am. Totally not getting too excited about it. I was about to shout someone's name out and then respond to the question he just gave me, but his name is profound, to say the least. Right, here we go to the parking lot. Some other cars spawned in. We'll place this one by here alongside the Model S. There we go. So we have the DeLorean, the Model S. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I forgot about that. DeLorean has gull-wing doors. The interior is pretty basic though. Hop back out and move on to the next car. Alright, so we've shown off 3, 7 more to go. And next we're going to take a look at an SUV. This one being a Jaguar F-Pace. If I can spawn it in. Saved as F-Pace 2017, I believe. Let me just quickly check that. It is. There it is. The Jaguar F-Pace 2017 model. And someone who lives on my floor, my apartment building floor, has this exact one, but in blue. And it looks so good. He parks pretty close to me, and every time I look at it, I'm like, ooh, if only. But this is based upon, or it's built by the same people, of course, who make the Land Rover Evoque. Range Rover Evoque, I should say. Because Jaguar and Land Rover are the same company. They're owned by the same people. It's basically the same thing, but I think it's got Jaguar's engine instead of, obviously, Range Rover's. And basically the front end is slightly different. Everything else is identical. But it's a really nice car in real life. A bit more expensive, I think, than your typical SUV. I think it costs around about, I think it's $70,000 or so in real life. Am I right in saying that, guys? About 70,000 or so. Obviously, if it was to be added into GTA, Rockstar would make it that bit more expensive, more like 250,000. But even at that price, as long as they make it fast, maybe the same sort of speed that we have with the Huntley S. The Huntley's fast. If we could have similar sort of speed from this, that would be nice. But one thing we haven't really got with any of the SUVs that I can think of is, a load of customization. Well, SUVs to this sort of style, at least. I'm trying to think of any now that have customization that's like worth having. Huntley S, I guess, is the most customizable as well. But so it's kind of nice to see a customizable SUV that's not just cool looking like this, but also fast as well. This one is a mod, so it doesn't feel particularly fast. In fact, it feels very slow. I'm sure the one in real life is a lot faster than this. Gonna make our way to the custom shop and see if this has any customizations. If not, we'll just change the paint color. I'm not a huge fan of this sort of like grey. It's kind of nice, I guess, but I feel like there are better colors to go for on this car. Let's sweep in amongst this traffic. Make our way to the custom shop. Again, if any of you guys have this in real life, the Jaguar F-Pace, or have at least seen one, let me know in the chat right now. They aren't massively popular, but it's because they're pretty much the same thing as the Range Rover or Volk, but even more expensive. Still cool looking though, right? I love the front end. I think the grille's really nice. When I first saw them, I wasn't so sure. I was actually in Germany the first time I saw one of these. I wasn't so sure. I was like, you know, it's kind of meh, but it's really grown on me. It's like, it's really nice. Let's take a right by here. And then... handbrake. Oh, terrible handbrake turn. Never mind. Yeah, this mod in particular is pretty slow. Shout out by the way to Zane Ali for dropping a like in the stream. Always dropping likes. Thanks, man. And that's why he's a moderator. Okay, let's repair the car. Alright, upgrade the armor, brakes. Oh, bumpers. We have some bumper upgrades. Oh, okay. It basically removes what I think is like a stock grey that most cars in game come with. You can change it to like a black, which looks really nice. We're going to do that. Rear bumper, I think we can do the same as well. It is, same thing. I might have been secondary colour, who knows, but oh well, it's gone now. Upgrade the engine, no point doing the horn. Headlights, we'll go for some xenons. Plates, we're offline, so it doesn't matter. We'll come back to respray in a few moments. It's an SUV, so we're not changing the suspension. Transmission, let's upgrade that. It's turbo. And we'll do the windows as well, it's an SUV, why not? And that is it. We can do the wheels. We'll put bulletproof ones on, I guess. There's no point changing those because they're kind of cool looking. We can't change the wheel color though because this is a mod and they're stock wheels. Anything else we've missed out? Oh yeah, respray. We haven't done that just yet. Let's do the respray. Again, if any of you guys have any suggestions for colors we should go for, let me know. Now that we've changed the front bumpers from that grey to black, I'm kind of liking the grey that we have. But I might try that blue that I said that the guy that lives on my apartment floor has, because it looks really nice in real life. See if we can try and replicate it in game. It's like a... it's kind of like this. It is kind of like this, but slightly more blue. So maybe we try and find a blue that's that shade. Maybe just go for like a dark... yeah, dark blue like this. Maybe put a pearlescent over it. Maybe a midnight blue and then put like a much brighter pearlescent. Let's go to... oh, we're in metallic already. Let's go back up. Metallic. And it was going to be midnight blue, right? Let's try that. And see then if we put a pearlescent on, whether we can go for like a white. Makes it a little bit brighter. Should. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just makes it like a really greyish silver. At least in here it does. Oh, that's disappointing. Maybe we'll try an ultra blue then. As the... oh, there we go. Not perfect, but it's close enough. And that then is the customization on that one. Let's back out. We're up to 410 likes right now, just 10 away from the hashtag Blaze It number. So if you guys haven't dropped the like already, just 10 more to go. Just 10 more. Oh my god, there we go. It looks pretty good now, actually, in the light. This blue that we've gone for. I like it at least. And it sounds a little bit better as well. Is that because we're going for the engine upgrades? The turbo as well. Yeah, that kicking in. I'm not so sure about the tinted windows we've gone for now. I kind of wish we hadn't gone for those. It sounds better though. I don't know how.
Ooh, too close.
We've got to quit with the Gucci Gang. I'd never heard of the song Gucci Gang before, or the guy, Lil Pump, who sings it, until the other day. And that's all I hear about nowadays. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Just gonna drop like that. Drop a like right now if you guys hate Gucci Gang. And before all the like 12-year-olds start hating on the video. Oh no, we just surpassed 420 likes, guys. Someone ruined it. We're at 437 now. Guys, ruined it. Oops, driving the wrong side of the road. But we're gonna make our way back to the parking lot again. Drop this car off, move on to the next one. It's not quite as special as the other ones we have to show off. It's probably my least favorite out of these 10. But again, it's one of those things that I have seen suggestions for in past episodes of this sort of like 10 cars we want to see GTA Online series that I've been running now for the past like 2 years on my channel. You guys seem to love these streams, and they're pretty fun as well. Sort of like exploring new cars we'd like to see in the game. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some of these in the game as well. There have been cars I've showed off in streams that Rockstar have added. Just don't ask me to name any, I can't remember. Yeah. Right, back to the parking lots. That was vehicle number 4. There's a Huntley in that parking space right there. This car's a lot bigger than the Huntley. I didn't realise it was that much bigger. Just that one by there. There we go. That was vehicle number 4. So next, guys, we're going to take a look at the only supercar that I actually have saved. This being one of my favourite supercars in real life. So, it's saved as the Fusillade. Obviously, it's not the Fusillade. Fusillade, there we go. And this being the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-4 11 Superleggero. Yeah, there we go. It is such a, in my opinion, such a pretty looking car. I love the back end on it. And if I could have any Lamborghini, it would be this one, because I just love the rear end on it. It's got a nice ass. Yeah. Let's quickly change. What's going to change it? Oh, yeah, because it's a Fusillade. It's not like an actual car mod in itself, not an add-on. It's just been replacing. It's replacing the Fusillade in game. We're going to just quickly increase the speed on this car to make it more realistic. So acceleration, increase that to 10. Traction as well, increase that slightly. I think in real life it's a 4-wheel drive car as well, whereas this mod isn't, just 2-wheel drive because it's replacing the Fusillade. Oh, now that we've increased the speed, the handling can't keep up. Oh my god. Well, I'm pretty sure all we did then was increase the acceleration as opposed to its top speed. We're not going too fast anyway, we're just driving around the city, sort of exploring these cars. But it's such a nice car, I love it so much. I'm just keep on talking about how much I love it the entire stream. Oh my god, car almost flipped. It's because we replaced it with a completely different car in game, and the game doesn't like it. Different physics. We probably should have changed those, adjust them in the game files first. But it looks so good. How many of you guys like this car, please? Yes or no, right now in the chat. Rockstar, of course, said on the newswire about 2 months ago now, I think, quite some time ago, they will be adding some new cars to the Legendary Motorsports website with the next update, which would of course suggest expensive cars, sports and supercars. I know we've had so many over the past, well, 4 years, I guess. I can't remember the last time I counted, but it was like 100 cars we've had added in the game that are supercars, or you know, in that sort of category, expensive, high-end Legendary Motorsports vehicles. So it'd be kind of nice to see something else, but then again, this car is kind of nice as well. It's fairly similar, I guess, to the Vaca, in a way. I know the Vaca is based upon an older Gallardo, right? Am I right in saying that? We're going to take it into the custom shop now, though. Loads of you guys say you like this. Whoa. Oh my god. That scared me as well. Let's get a hashtag in the chat right now for Puffer, who just tipped 25 cents by playing an app on Gawkbox. I have the volume on my headphones turned up so high. Every time a little like donation or tip comes through from Gawkbox or Super Chat, I like poo myself just a little bit. Oh, it's okay. I've like calmed down a little bit now. Let's move on to the customizations then. I don't think there's a huge amount we can do because we've replaced the car, so we will only be able to upgrade the basic things. If we put a front bumper on, yeah, it won't do anything because it's not the actual car that we've added to the game. But we can upgrade the engine. Will we do the exhausts? No, it does nothing. Hood? No, it just breaks the car. So let's leave it as it is. Lights, we can upgrade those though to the xenons. Plates, go back to that in a moment. Skirts, spoiler, we can't change that. It just breaks the car as well. Suspension, we can lower that down. We'll do that. We won't change the wheels because, well, sometimes when you deal with mods, it can break the game, and I'm too afraid that's going to happen. So we'll leave them the same. Turbo, upgrade that. Wheels, won't do that. Windows, should we upgrade the windows? You can't see the engine then if we do, so maybe we'll leave it stuck. But we will go back to respray and change that. So right now, guys, comment which color should we go for. I saw lime green earlier on, so we'll take a look at lime green very quickly. Maybe a matte lime green, I should say. Oh, ultra blue is quite nice as well. That's kind of cool with the carbon as well that we have on the back end and the mirrors. Where's lime green? There it is. There's lime green. It's not as special as it possibly could be if we went outside. What about an orange? These look nice in orange as well. Orange, orange, orange. There we go. Oh, orange is good. Orange is good. So we might go for that. Yeah, loads of you guys saying orange. Let's go for orange then. Can we change the secondary color at all? It changes the brake calipers. So we'll change that to red then. That is essential. Red. There we go. And that then is it for the customizations on this Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-411 Superleggero. It took me the entire driving out of the custom shop to say that. But it is a very nice looking car, and now with those customizations it should be faster. But again, remember guys, it's a mod, so it's not quite how it could possibly be in game if it was to be added in terms of like the handling and speed. It feels much faster though. The turbo noise gets a little bit annoying after a while. This wouldn't have a turbo, it would have a supercharger. This would be even more like whistly. Beep, 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 beep. Stock horn. Should definitely have upgraded that. Let's drive through this tunnel. Oh no! Because we're using the fuselage technically. The car underneath is the fuselage. Fuselage. Oh! The braking isn't very good. Just damage the car, let's repair that. The benefits of a mod menu. Oh my god, so many cars. Please move. Please, 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 please. So out of all the supercars that we could possibly see in GT Online, it's definitely one I want to see. Comment right now though guys, which supercars do you want to see in game? Not just the i8s, because obviously we all want to see that one as well. But what other supercars do you guys want to see? Let me know right now. I'm trying to think of some more off the top of my head that I want to see. There's the Ferrari Enzo, that's what I'd like to see as well. What about the... I'm trying to think of some more. I can't think of anything right now. My brain has just gone blank. The Lamborghini Gallardo, which is basically what we're driving right now. We can repair that again. The Lykan Hypersport in the chat from Danny Lopez. Yes, the Lykan's a really nice car. Please move, Hunterly. There we go. The Lykan Hypersport is really nice. That is a very cool looking car. In fact, no, I don't have it installed today. I almost installed it. Almost. Oh my god, massive spin out. I was very, very tempted to install it, but I feel like I always show off like supercars and stuff in these live streams. And I also want to see something else than just supercars. It'd be kind of nice to get one or two supercars, but then a lot more of these like more regular cars. You know, sedans, saloons, hatchbacks and stuff like that. Because every update, all we ever get is like, you know, 10 different supercars, which are all pretty much the same. You know, one's slightly faster accelerating, one's faster overall top speed, one's just trash and overpriced. So it'd be kind of nice to see just one or two supercars and then some more regular cars, in my opinion. That's what we're sort of focusing on in this stream. I had to include this though because it's just so good looking. Right, let's take a left by here. Oh my god. Scratching everything today. And then we'll spot in the next vehicle then. This was vehicle number 5, right? So we're halfway through right now. 5 more vehicles to go through. And I think next we're going to take a look at a hatchback. One which I think I actually showed off maybe a year ago on a stream. I think. I'm not going to say for sure. Yeah, so we've gone through the Jaguar F-Pace, DeLorean, the Model S, and the Camaro. Okay. Part of the Gallardo by there, and then we're going to spawn in the Ford Focus RS. They aren't massively popular in the US, but in the UK, well, actually they're not that popular either because they're too expensive. But here it is, the Ford Focus RS. So this is like the sporty model, the more expensive one. Let me quickly remove that livery because that livery is ugly. That was really loud again. We have a tip from Richard again through Goldbox, who tipped 25 cents by playing an app. Thank you, man. That's appreciated. And I've just pooed myself again because that was so loud. It probably isn't loud on your end for you guys watching, but I need to turn these headphones down. But because the game volume and basically the live streaming software are running at 2 different volumes, because I've had to turn the volume up for you guys. If I turn that down, then I can't hear the game as much. But if I leave it as it is, I just have to like poo myself basically every time someone donates. Right, where is livery? There it is. Let's turn that off very quickly. There we go, livery one. So it's on like an ultra blue right now, and it looks good. And the reason why I've sort of included this is because, although it's kind of seen as a very chavvy car, not really a hipster-themed vehicle, which is obviously what we speculate the next update to be themed around, this car has the potential of becoming numerous things. It can be a track car, but it can also be like an off-road rally car, and we haven't really got many of those in-game. I think the last time we got something was like the Omnis and the Toro, right? We got those in the Cunning Stunts update. Am I right in saying that? I think. Yeah, Cunning Stunts. And that was last year, I think, last September. It's been quite some time. So we haven't really received any vehicles, at least like this. We haven't received any hatchback vehicles either for a while. We've got these Gallardos driving along. I haven't seen any hatchbacks for, well, actually the last one we got hatchback-wise was the Brioso R-A. That's the only one we received since the Panto, I think. So it'd be kind of nice to see some more in-game, I think. And that's why I've got this Ford Focus RS. I think it's kind of a cool car. In real life, there's a huge number of customizations and modifications that can be done to it. So I'd like to think that Rockstar could have two different variants. One that's more rally themed and one that's more track themed. Or maybe just have one variant and then have the customizations at the custom shop for the two different cars. You know, that'd be kind of nice, I think. So you could create various different models of it. You know, one maybe for just driving around and races, and then one for sort of driving around and off-road. We'll make our way down to the custom shop though and see if we have any cool customizations for this mod. I'm gonna guess no, but if we do, that'd be kind of nice. See if we have any of those customizations I was referring to. Still loads of you guys asking to see the i8. Unfortunately guys, I haven't got the i8 installed today, so we can't show that one off. But I have showed it off before, which is why I didn't install it today. Oh my god. Oops. I forgot to turn. I accelerated and just didn't turn. Quickly repair the car again. There we go. Just typical. I'm like the worst when it comes to driving in GTA. Oh, almost crashed again then. Oh my god. Concentrate some more, please. Apparently the stream is lagging. If that is the case, try refreshing the page. But if it is something on my end as opposed to yours, then I'll try and fix that. But I think it's just one person. I haven't seen any other comments about that so far. Let's go in here. There we go. Seeing loads of them now, those Lamborghini Gallardos. Because I replaced the fuselage with it, they will just spawn in naturally. Which would be nice to see as well, some DLC cars just spawning in free roam. We haven't seen that happen ever. But it'd be kind of cool. Let's go inside. Apparently, yeah, the stream is lagging for some people. I don't know why that is. Try maybe refreshing the page. And that should fix the problem. It usually fixes it like 95% of the times. Hopefully it's not the internet on my end. I will apologize if it is. Oh, okay, right. So onto the customizations. We can actually fit this like race front splitter. We got the canards as well, which kind of ruin it, I think. And then we have this like tow bar as well. We're gonna go for it right now. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think I prefer the stock one actually. But we're gonna go for it just so I can show off some of the customizations this thing has. I have no idea what this does. Oh, there we go. It actually fits a roll cage by the looks of things. There we go. We'll fit that as well. Upgrade the engine. No point doing the horn. Lights we will put xenons on. Plate. There's no point in doing that. Respray. I kind of like the blue that we have right now, so I'm not going to change the respray either. We will lower the suspension though. Transmission. Let's upgrade that. Turbo. Fit one of those. I'm going to leave the wheels as stock. I do like those wheels, in fairness. Windows, we can tint those, but it only changes the rear ones by the looks of things. So we'll do that. And that is it then for the customizations. That was quick. Let's back out. And then drive around. We haven't actually done that much to it. Just changed the front bumper, I think. And the roll cage as well. But like I said, there's the potential for a lot more customizations down this that we've gone through. If Rockstar was to add the RS into the game. Like I said, a race and a rally version would be nice. We haven't seen many hatchbacks added into the game. I can only think of two. Yeah, I can only think of two right now: the Panto and the Brioso. They're the only two cars we actually had hatchback-wise that have been added into the game since launch. Oh, there's also the Ballista as well. The Ballista Compact. Yeah, there's that one too. So three then. Only three though. We've had like 100 supercars 100 supercars and sport cars, yeah. This thing feels very, very fast. Let's go onto the main highway. Whoa, no. Because I'm playing in story mode, there's a lot more traffic. And I keep crashing. I'll just like turn the traffic off. Let's open the taps. There's another Lamborghini by there. Sort of like broken though. Beep, beep, beep. Move away. There we go. Well, now we can go full speed down the highway. Let's see if we can turn on the speedo as well. I'm trying to multitask and I'm not very good at that. Okay, we'll slow down. Turn the speedo on, then try that. Okay, there we go. 8 miles an hour as well. This guy could just move out of the way. That'd be nice. You know what? Let's turn the traffic off. It's annoying me too much. Turn the population off and the vehicle population off as well. And then we're going to the other side of the road where they have stopped spawning in already. That's perfect. There we go. Let's see if we can get to 120 mile an hour. We already have. Oh my god. Oh wait, hold on. Do we have... I think we have something on. We have a vehicle multiplier on. That's why it's so fast. Oh my god. Please stop doing that. I'm like pooing myself every time a donation comes in because the volume is so loud. But shout out to... Who was that? It just went off the screen. No way. Quickly refresh the page and see if I can find out who that was. It was... Oh, I can't see it. I think his name was Golden something. Whoever that was, shout out to you. Thank you for the tip. That is greatly appreciated. And thanks for scaring me as well. That's way too loud. I have to turn that down. Here we go though. So the top speed on this thing is 123 miles an hour. Oh, 125. There we go. 126. 27. 29. Oh, going downhill now, that's why. 129. That's faster than most of the supercars in games. That's not quite realistic. That is fast though. This definitely wouldn't be this fast if Rockstar was to add it into the game. Definitely up there though, because it's the RS. And the RS does, I think it's 0 to 60 in like 4 point something seconds in real life. Apparently it wasn't gold, it was capped in something. I apologize. Shout out to the person though. And I'm sorry that I pooed myself and didn't say the name. Right, we're going to make our way back down to the parking lot again, drop this car off and move on to car number 7. Quickly repair that. There we go. Cruisin in the chat said he'd like to see the BMW M4. I also agree with that. I'd like to see a new and more modern version of the BMW M3 that we have in game. So the M4 would be perfect. Or just a newer version of the M3, of course. Because the 2016 model, I think it was 2016 or 2017, is just so awesome. So it'd be nice to see one of those as well. But I just don't see Rockstar doing that for some reason. They seem to love just adding expensive supercars in the game rather than going for some nice sedans and saloon cars. That would be a nice suggestion. Oops. Read the chat again, I'm not like watching where I'm going. Although it's much easier now that I've turned the traffic off. I'm not going to worry so much about crashing. Richard in the chat asked, when is the next DLC dropping? It's speculated early December, either the 5th or the 12th. Both of those, of course, being Tuesdays. So what are those dates? It all depends on when the Rockstar finish releasing the content from the Smuggler's Run this month or not. Although it is sort of predicted, speculated that they're going to release the Hunter next week on Tuesday. Then we've got the P996 the week after, and that takes up to the 28th. So it would then be the 5th that we see the next update. But if Rockstar released Transform Races on its own, somewhere in between there, then obviously it could be the 12th. Right, moving on then to vehicle number 7. What we're going to show off this time. Yeah, we're going to show off another Tesla. I have another one installed. Tesla X is what it's saved as. There we go. And it is basically the SUV version of the Tesla that's in real life. Again, another really cool looking car. And I actually thought about buying one of these earlier this year after seeing one in, when I went to LA I saw loads and loads of these. And I was so tempted to like buy one. Sell my car that I have, even though it's only a year old, and just get one of these. Because it's so cool. But it's also pretty expensive and I don't have that sort of money. So, no, I won't be doing that. Let's go for a drive then. I'm going to quickly turn off this speedo as well. Quickly do that. Speedo. There we go. And then go for a drive. Oh, and this one does have the windbreak as well that comes up. Something which the other mod which we used, the Tesla S, didn't have. And it works as well. That's cool. It's such a nice looking car. The colour we have in it right now is kind of horrible, in fairness, because obviously we just spawned it in. So that's the colour we just spawned in at. But we will try and change that. Now we don't have any traffic. It's kind of like scary quiet. Oh, someone's calling me. Sorry, Marek. Let's turn the traffic and the pedestrians back on. Even though I said it was super annoying before. It should start spawning in now any second. Brennan said that his dad has a Model X and it's 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. They are super fast, like super, super quick, which I think is crazy for an electric car. But then again, they only have like one gear. There aren't any gears, you know, it's just one system. So that's why there's that as well. And, on my way, please. And yeah, speed-wise, it's super quick as well. As you can see right now, see if we can get a nice straight section without any cars. You can see how fast this thing gets up to speed. And it's really fast as well. Brake, 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 brake. So it'd be nice to see an electric SUV in game as well. The Tesla Model X that we're showing off right now is definitely one I'd like to see in games. I'm sure you guys will agree. Oh my god, that was close. That wasn't. I just hit it. Let's make our way to the custom shop and see if this car has any customizations. The Model S we showed off earlier on did, so maybe this one will as well. I'm guessing no though. Well, at least change the colour though, because this orange is kind of like horrible in my opinion. What colour do you guys think we should go for on the Model X? Comment right now in the chat. Oh my god, brake, 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 brake. We're definitely going to upgrade those brakes. They can't handle the speed. Take it inside. Apparently the stream is lagging. Like it's fine on my end. I don't know why that's happening. Right, okay, quickly repair the car. Right, I don't think the front end is that pretty. Like, some of you guys might like that. I think there are better looking SUVs, but it's not too bad either, I guess. It is still kind of nice looking. Let's upgrade the armor first of all, and the brakes. Definitely upgrade those. Engine, we'll upgrade that. Lights, change those to xenon. Plates, no point in changing that. Respray, we'll come back to that in a few moments. It's an SUV, so we'll leave it the same ride height. Race transmission. Don't know why we've upgraded the transmission and turbo because it's an electric car, but we've done it anyway. I would have to change the wheels, but the stock ones are nice. We just can't change the colour of them, which is kind of annoying. We'll leave them stock for now. We won't bother doing that. We haven't changed any of the wheels on the other cars, so we might just leave it as it is. And we already have tinted windows. Oh my god! if we tint the windows, it changes the colour of the front one as well. So maybe we won't tint that. We'll leave it stock. Back to respray though. What suggestions you guys got for colours? I see white in the chat. We might go for a white. We went for white on the Model S, and the white looks pretty good for the Tesla. So yeah, I think white's a pretty common colour as well for the Model X. So maybe we'll go for that. Or black. What about a? Oh yeah, black's kind of cool. Maybe not quite as good with this mod. And I hate the chrome as well. I wish we could change the chrome. What about... Scroll through all the options, why not? Red? Oh, red's quite cool as well. Like a darker red than this would be good. I love red's not too bad. Or Formula Red. I kind of like Formula Red. Maybe we'll go for red. Let's go for that. Does secondary colour change anything? I'm guessing no. Oh, it changes the interior colour. Oh, you know what? We'll go for like a silver interior colour. On the seats at least. Whoa, it's got loads of seats. I didn't realise that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seats. I doubt Rockstar would allow 7 seats in a car, but that would be kind of cool though, right? Having 7 seats. Who knows? Maybe if Rockstar do add the Model X, they'll give us that option to fully utilise the 7 seats. Whoa! This thing feels super easy to like drift now. I don't know how. We've not done anything to it. But would allow that. Repair the car. There we go. Let's go for a drive. And there's the windbreak, straight back up. It is a very, very cool car in fairness, this Model X. I'd love to see it in the game. Again, you guys right now in the chats, yes or no, do you like this car? Could you see it being added? I definitely could. And it'd be 4-wheel drive as well. It'd definitely be like a very impressive car. And it would give us like a new fast SUV as well in game. Because right now the fastest is the Huntley, I believe, around a track. And it's not really that impressive. Not when we have cars like this in real life. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Oh my god. I couldn't stop that from happening. I just could not stop. That was way too fast. It's like too fast to control. I don't know why. As if we have mods installed that allow it to go this fast, but we don't. This is how it's... Well, this is how the mod comes, basically, in game. Loads of you guys saying no, that you don't like this. Really? Loads and loads of no's. I'm really like, surprised. The Model X is really nice. I think, at least. Maybe it's just me, though. We're going to take it back, though, to the parking lot to move on to car number... What are we up to now? 9? 9, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is 9, yeah. No, 8. Yeah, this is car number 7, so we're on to number 8 next. Oops. Keep crashing all the time. This thing is Like super easy to drive around. Again, it's obviously not very realistic. It's a mod, but super easy. Right, so I would like to park it alongside the other Tesla we have, but there's currently a car alongside it, so we'll just park it by here in this parking space. There we go. Right, next we're going to move on to another classic car, one which I briefly talked about as well in an older video, one which I think you guys would also like to see in game. So let's spawn it in. It's saved as Beetle 74, of course being the 1974 Beetle. Now we haven't got one of these in game. I guess the most, well, closest thing at least that we have is the what's it called? What's that thing that you can get in Sandy Shores? The hot thing. Injector, right? Or injection? Is that what it's called? Something along those lines. Yeah, I guess it's kind of similar. It's based upon this sort of design at least. It's like a rally off-road version of this. But we don't have this specifically in game. And with this next update supposedly being hipster theme, then surely this car right here is the definition of that. The 1974 Beetle. And it's cool. Super, super cool. And again, Rockstar could give us, or make this a special vehicle as well. See, they often like add vehicles in the game based upon movies, and the 1974 Beetle, of course, featured in the movie Herbie, obviously featuring as Herbie, and had features such as the ability to drive itself, which would be kind of an interesting car to get as a special vehicle. Also, the ability to like speed boost forward as well, so we could have maybe KERS or something along those lines. So when you brake, it recharges, and then you can activate it. A bit like the speed boost, I guess, or the rocket powered cars we have in game. So those are just one or two things it could have. The stock version right now that we're driving around, with this model at least, is super slow, as you can see. And it's very, like, the suspension is very wallowy. Oh my god, brakes are terrible too. Stop. So the steering and brakes are awful. But still a very, very cool car in my opinion. My phone right now is going crazy. Notification after notification. Another tip from, is that Sergeant D. Whitcomb? Who tipped via Gulpbox by downloading an app, or playing an app. Thank you, man. Let's get a hashtag in the chat right now for Sergeant D. Whittaker. Is it Whittaker or Whitcomb? My bad if I said it wrong. Let's take this to the custom shop though and see what customizations we have for this thing. It is super slow. Let's definitely try and speed that up. Oh my god. Obviously in real life they aren't particularly that special either in terms of like speed, acceleration, handling. There he is. I can see him in the chat. It's Whitcomb. I said it wrong. Thanks, man. Let's get a hashtag there for Sergeant D. Whitcomb in the chat. Alright, upgrade the armor, brakes, and engine. No point doing the horn. We'll put xenons on, even though it's a classic car. Plates. You know, we'll go for a white plate in this one. We'll go for the white plate 2. There we go. Respray, we'll come back to that in a few moments. Suspension, no point changing that. Transmission, we will upgrade that though. Turbo. And windows, we just ruin it. Okay, we definitely aren't doing that. We're going to leave the Volkswagen wheels we have on with the white walls. Those are cool. Respray it, we will change that. Oh, we can actually put a livery on it, by the looks of things. The options are blank, lines, and blank. Yeah, nice. We're going to go for the lines. There we go. Surprise, surprise. We're going to back out, though. We couldn't respray it for some reason in the custom shop, but we can obviously use the mod menu to do that. So let's try it now. And we're probably going to go for a cream, because obviously that's what they're most common in real life. Maybe a matte cream. That could look good, or just a classic cream. There we go, cream. Let's change both primary and secondary. There we go. Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go, cream. I've seen a lot of these in cream, so why not? And hopefully now with those upgrades, it should be a little faster. If I'm not mistaken though, this might have a few additional customizations in the mod menu. I might be wrong though. Yeah, livery does nothing, okay. No point changing that. We've already got the turbo on extras. Oh, we can put we can put like a roof rack on. We can put some like boxes and stuff on there. Oh, we can also put the headlights, I think that is. Yeah, headlights on the front bumper, we'll do that as well. Extra 4, what does that do? Oh, it has the little like covers on the lights as well, those are cool. Let's fit that. Oh, and we have like a little sun strip as well. We can remove the radio from the back. We'll leave that in for now. And we can put a load of stickers on the car as well. We'll definitely go for that. There we go. Going for a much more classic look. That's cool. Not particularly fast though. So there definitely needs to be some customizations on this to have like a special version. Unless you guys requesting the Lycan Hypersport. Loads and loads of you guys. One guy said please stop requesting it. Oh my god. Steering is definitely something which this mod isn't so good for. But I guess it's trying to be as realistic as possible. Hello to Elijah as well in chat who said hi. Creeper said it's Herbie. That's the sort of idea that I'm going for. If Rockstar was to add something like this in the game, they can certainly give us like a special vehicle version, which obviously would be inspired by Herbie. Self-driving, and maybe like super speed as well. Some like boost feature. That's what the interior looks like for those person asking for first person. We're going to make our way back to the parking lot though and drop this car off. It's kind of slow and difficult to drive. Oh no! Oh no. It was going so well. I was about to say we haven't crashed yet. And there we go. Crashed. I blame them yet. I blame them. We've got Raquel in the chat who said we already have this in game. I know it's kind of similar to the injection, but it's not quite the same. That was super loud as well. Sergeant D Whitcomb again, tip 25 cents by playing an app on Corkbox. Thank you, man, once again. And every time that comes up, that like really, really scares me. It makes me jump because it's like so loud for me. I will watch the stream back afterwards and see if it's as loud as it is for me, for you guys. It probably won't be. Like I said, I explained earlier on the whole headphone issue that I'm having. Thanks, man. Take a left. Oh my god. It definitely has a very wide turning circle. Right, so let's just quickly repair this again. And we're just around the corner now from the parking lot. It's very slow up the hill. In the chat, we got a request for an F1 car by Matt. As cool as an F1 car would be, it's very unrealistic. We just wouldn't see one of those in the game. It would be nice though, right? An F1 car. And who knows, with all the special vehicles we're getting, it's definitely possible, I guess. I wouldn't like put it past Rockstar. But it's the most unlikely thing that we'll see, in my opinion. Right. Oh my god. Handling is terrible. We'll park this then opposite the DeLorean. And then move on to car number 9. Oops. Straight over the curb. Alright. Number 9. What do we got left? Oh my god, we should have shown this one off earlier on. This one's a good one. I like these as well. In real life, see them all the time. On like one day, you never know. So it's saved as the mod AMG C63. And if you're a huge car fan, you might already know what this is. The Mercedes-AMG C63 with a 6.3 litre... Is it a V8 or V12? V12, right? But this car mod, hopefully you guys can hear the game volume. The engine sound is amazing. I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds. Oh, it sounds so good. And it looks good as well. This is like a special, like modded version. Obviously it's a mod, but it's like an even like highly upgraded version. It's not the stock C63 you can get in real life. So it's got like a wide body kit and a few extra upgrades as well. Look at that though, it is so good. And that's of course what was on the thumbnail of this live stream. In this exact car. It looks good, it sounds good. Loads of you guys saying you like this. We've got some Mapio in the chat who said he's in love. And again, the last time we received like a sedan or a saloon themed vehicle in the game that I can think of was last year, Executives and Other Criminals update, where we received the Shafter. Is it the Shafter V12? This here is kind of similar in a way to the Shafter. Obviously it's made by Mercedes, which in game is Benefactor. But it'd be nice to see like a new version, and it'd be, you know, something like this. It's really fast as well. Obviously, the Shafter V12 in game is like one of the fastest cars as well. At least it is in the sedan category. Let's take it into the custom shop though, straight away, and see if we have any upgrades for this thing. I think we'll leave it in black though. Black looks really nice. There we go. The stock version though of this car is really cool as well, but I just love the wide body kit this thing comes with, this mod at least. Loads and loads of you guys saying it looks good. That's nice to hear. That's good to see. Some support. There we go. Brakes, engine, armor. Let's upgrade all those. Lights. Let's get the xenon on. And plates. It doesn't have it anyway, so there's no point changing that. Rear brake. I'll match that in a few moments. Oh, we can put a wing on as well. It looks good with that one, but I think we'll fit one. I'll fit one on here as well. Anyway. Ooh, which one do we go for? The sort of like wing A, which is narrow, and wing C. I don't like wing B. I think we're gonna go for wing A. I've never seen one in real life with a wing, but we're gonna go for one anyway. Who knows? It might be special. We'll lower the suspension as well. It's only like an inch. Transmission, upgrade that. Turbo, fit one of those as well. Wheels, I will change those because I don't think we'll be able to change that yellow stripe that we have on them. So we'll just change the wheels to another set of like high ends. Hopefully it looks okay if we do that. Go for a set of, yeah, the Cheetah Carbon RS. Those are pretty cool. So we'll just fit a set of those. Kind of matches the style of the car as well. The yellow brake calipers stay on there as well, I think. And windows, can we change? Is it worth changing those? Oh, it changes the front window as well. Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it. Why not? We'll change the front window. It's a mod, so it's going to be a little bit glitchy. What do you guys think about the color, though? Do we leave it matte? This looks like metallic black. Or do we go for a different color? I think matte white could look pretty cool as well. We've already gone for that, though, on one or two of the other cars, but it could look good. Let's just quickly check. Matte ice white. I saw one in matte ice white not too long ago, actually. It may have been yesterday. It was like a foreign plate, though, like an Abu Dhabi? Yeah, Abu Dhabi plate. And it was like matte ice white, black roof, similar to what we have right now. That looks really good. I'm so tempted to go for it. Do we do it, guys? Matte ice white, or do we leave it on black? Someone said make it matte black. Matte black's not too bad either. Not really a huge fan of matte black cars in like game though. Typical Luke said go for bright green metallic or yellow. I don't know, man. I'm feeling white or black. Those these guys saying yellow though. Let's go down to yellow. What about in the custom shop? Matte red looks so good, but I know when we go outside it won't be that impressive. And there's yellow. Green. This car looks good in pretty much any colour we go for though. It's one of those cars. Grey's quite nice as well. Maybe we'll go for grey. Matte black. I feel like metallic black though. I don't know. I'm like, oh. Yeah, we could be here all day just going through all the colours. We'll leave it on black for now. We've already gone for a white one earlier on the stream, so we'll just go for a black. Otherwise, like I said, we'll be in the custom shop all day long. I just want to drive this thing. Rear-wheel drive. It sounds so good. Listen to that. Oh, and the turbo as well. I'm like in love right now. This car is so good. Let's turn the traffic off again so we can actually have a nice drive down the highway and listen to that engine sound. And the engine roaring here as well. You ready, guys? That is so badass. We definitely need a car like this in the game. And it drifts so good as well. I'm not even trying to drift it, it's trying to drift itself. Oh, everything right now about this car is just perfect. Just driving a straight line this way. Hopefully you guys can actually hear the game volume, but it's not just me being like, oh, it sounds so good, and it's like nothing coming through. Me just being silent, waiting for you guys to like listen to it. You can't actually hear anything. It sounds awesome though. Here we go. Is it blah blah in the chat who said it sounds like a motorcycle? It kind of does. It's not supposed to, but it definitely has that motorcycle sound. Oh, I'm in love, guys. Please, Rockstar, give us this, the C63 AMG, with a nice wide body kit as well. Take my money. I'd give you a few shark cards, shark card monies for one of these. Oh, we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. Oh, we didn't. It's got like a really good turning capability as well. Oops. I want to try and drift it, but I'm terrible at drifting. Trying. Here we go. Here's a good corner now. Oh no! The brakes look good though. Oh, I spun it. I'm terrible at drifting in game, and I played mouse and keyboard, so it's even harder. Here come all the complaints. There's a corner by here. Here we go. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. Oh, no, I spun it again. Never mind. You guys get the idea. It sounds good. It looks good. It drifts well. I'm terrible at drifting. Let's make our way back to the custom shop. Nope, not the custom shop, the parking lot. There we go. And spawn in the 10th and final vehicle for this live stream. And of course, we'll go through every single vehicle one more time towards the end. We have them all parked alongside each other, so we can do that. Here we go, come on. No! Oh, I'm just so bad. I just can't drift. I can't drift in game. Alright, let's make our way back there then. Creeper said, what about the Audi RS7? I was very tempted as well to actually add an Audi into this stream. Not the RS7, I was going to go for the A5, or the yeah, the RS5, technically. But, because I had this already, the Mercedes C63, I thought we already had, like, enough cool saloon cars. Like this here is, like, amazing, in my opinion. There we go, so we'll park that by there. Low speed, it definitely has that motorcycle sound. I don't know if it's supposed to be intentional or not with this mod, but there we go. That was a good car. Moving on though to the final vehicle, and this being something which, again, as I touched upon earlier on with the Camaro, we haven't seen any modern muscle cars in GTA 5 added for a while, and that's why I think the Mustang is the perfect car for the next update in GTA Online. There it is. The 2016 model, right? Mustang. So cool looking. How's that bike sound as well? Same as the previous car. But once customized, this thing looks absolutely badass. In fact, we're going to drive down this straight away because this like stock version we've just spawned in doesn't do it any justice. It looks pretty bad actually in the matte black with the lime green on the interior. So let's go inside to the custom shop now. Add customizations to this thing. Hopefully you guys will agree with me. It's definitely something we need. But as I talked about and sort of like ranted about maybe an hour ago now when we spawned the Camaro in, we haven't got any modern muscle cars in game, or at least we haven't had any recent muscle cars added with past updates, and that's why I think the Camaro and the Mustang, would be nice. I know we already have an older version of the Mustang in game, the 2017 model, or, sorry, 2007 model, but it'd be nice to see a more up-to-date and more modern version, something like this. Alright then, let's get into the customizations, upgrade the armor, brakes, and oh, we can do bumpers as well. We can go for the original bumper, which I really like, or we can go for the tuner, with tuned and splitter. Let's go for that one, that's cool, with the that's got the Mustang badge up front as well. Rear bumper, quite a few options here, so we can go for the carbon splitter, which just adds these canards on. And then we've got the carbon diffuser, even bigger like canards, the tailgate colors covered things, and then we have the canards. Not really a huge fan of the canards, they're a little bit like over the top, so we'll definitely try and select something which doesn't have those. Maybe that one there. The carbon diffuser is quite nice. Okay, chassis, I don't really want to go for a roll cage to be honest. Shelby seats, I kind of prefer the ones we have in there. Do we go for a roll cage? Let's go for a roll cage, let's do it. Shelby seats and roll cage. Upgrade the engine, exhausts. We can go for some huge chrome tips, or the dual tips instead. Let's go for the duals. Hood, quite a few options here. So the stock one's already quite nice, but we can go for the slightly like beefier version with the inlets by there. I quite like that one. Hopefully changing the secondary color will change the lime green. I don't like the secondary lime green, that's for sure. Then we have this one here, hood C, hood D, hood F, which gives us like a little like visible panel, I guess, for the engine. Then we have hood F, which has got an intake. Hood G, which adds this like massive lump on the engine. The charger version, and then the electronic fuel injection version, then the supercharged model, and then back to stock. My two favorites are hood A and hood B. I think we're going to go for hood A. I'm too afraid we'll change the lime green on the engine. It's a mod after all. Lights, upgrade those. The xenons. Plates, this hasn't got one, so put in changing that. Come on to respray in a few moments. We can change the roof supposedly. Oh, we can add some vortex generators. A little spoiler by there. A roof scoop. Oh my god, that's badass. Maybe we'll go for one of those, and the vortex generator as well, and then the all combined with color. Let's go for that. It's maybe a little bit over the top, but want to go for it, why not? We can put custom skirts on. Add the skirt along the bottom, let's do that. And then spoiler. This car looks good without a spoiler anyway, but let's see what options we've got. Don't like that one. That one's alright. That one's maybe a little bit more realistic. Probably go for that one. Ducktail. The ducktail with a spoiler option, and then back to none. Yeah, we're going to go for this one. Sort of like a low-level spoiler that we have. Let's go for that.
Great taste.
We've definitely got a bit over the top with the customizations. Some people might even accuse this to be writer. I'm going to change those wheels, because I don't like those. Upgrade the turbo, wheels. Let's go for a set of muscles. Ooh, what do we go for? Yeah, the drag. Yeah, let's go for the drag SPL. Change that to black. Tires, make sure they're bulletproof, and that'll do in that category. Then respray, we go for. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for the limo window tints. Back to respray though. Most importantly, what color do we go for, guys? Let me know right now in the chat. Ooh, white's kind of cool. We might go for. We can change. Hopefully, we can change the secondary as well. Should we go for maybe like a blue? Galaxy blue, someone said. Galaxy blue. Galaxy blue, there we go. Doesn't look all that good, to be honest, in the custom shop at least. Just regular blue, maybe with white stripes, if we can actually put stripes on this thing. Ooh, Harbor blue is kind of cool. Racing blue. There's ultra blue. Can't really tell right now what's good and what's not because of the obviously the green, the lime green that we have as the secondary. Black is quite nice as well. I do like that. We might go for a silver or a grey. Maybe a dark silver. Let's go for dark silver, and then we can change the secondary. Hopefully, yeah, we can. Sweet. Change the secondary for something. Black might be a good option in fairness, but maybe we can. Oh, a white. A white looks pretty cool, right? Especially by here it does. Or black. Oh, black's kind of nice as well. We're gonna go for black. Let's do that. And then back out. Well, there's you guys like contradicting my suggestions, but we're gonna go for that. We've gone for that like dark grey. Not a huge fan of the wheels. Might go and change those. But I think it looks good, and it sounds good as well. Should do a little like donut in the parking lot first of all. It's the front end. The front end looks so menacing. It looks so nice. It's one or two things I've just applied to this I don't really like. We should probably remove the spoiler. Not a huge fan of that. Leave it stock. I'm not a huge fan of the wheels. Wish I hadn't gone for those now, to be honest. Yeah, maybe the colour's not quite as good as it could be. It looked nice in the custom shop. Not so impressive outside. So I apologise for that one, guys. But it still looks and sounds good in my opinion, so it's all good. Hopefully I've been redeemed. We'll have a quick drive down the highway, and then we're going to make our way back to the custom shop. Not the custom shop. I keep saying that. The parking lot. So we can just finish things off and take a look at the other 9 cars that we've shown off in this stream. But yeah, so far then guys, what do you think about the Mustang? Yes or no? Is it something you'd like to see in the game? Maybe not as like a specific customized version, but this 2016 model, would you guys like to see a new version of it? Or are you guys happy with the Dominator? Oh, flames there. Look at that. Boom. It sounds good as well. That's what I like about this car. We just hit around. Almost perfect. I tried. Oops. We're at the chat then. Wasn't actually looking at the turn. Let's try that again. There we go. Most of you guys saying yeah. Most of you guys think you like this car. That's good. I think it's really nice. And again, it'd be one of those things that Rockstar could add, and it wouldn't be that expensive. It could be affordable. Maybe, I know in real life they aren't that expensive. Maybe, I think they're around about $40,000 or $50,000 or so, if that. Whereas, I guess in game, Rockstar would probably charge you about $200,000 or so. But maybe have a load of customizations just makes it even more expensive. Again, I know Rockstar don't like charging very little for cars, so they'd probably charge like $1 million if it's ever added, but realistically it's probably worth $200K in game, and it'd be, you know, like a very good purchase. I'd still pay $1 million for it, but you know, in real life it's not that expensive, so it shouldn't be in GTA, but there we go. Alright, so let's park it by here then, and take a look at all the cars then that we have gone through in this stream. The 10 cars that we want and need in the 2017 December update in GTA Online. In fact, we're going to start from this end. Yeah, and we'll work our way around. Alright then. So first of all, we have the Jaguar F-Pace SUV. In real life, it's around about sort of $70,000, $80,000. I know Rockstar wouldn't charge that little in-game. It'd be like 250k or so. But a cool SUV, well, I'd definitely like to see. Then we have the DeLorean. I think that's, you know, a pretty self-explanatory one. A cool classic car, one there's been many requests for in the past, and with Rockstar loving their sort of movie-style special vehicles, they could give us the Back to the Future version of the DeLorean, which maybe teleports around the map. Maybe it flies as well, something along those lines. And we have the Tesla Model S, a very nice car indeed. We haven't got any Teslas in game, that I can think of at least, and it's fast as well. It's one of the fastest electric cars in real life, and one which I'm sure you guys like to see as well. So yep, we definitely like to see this one in game, please Rockstar, very much. Then we have the Camaro, the ZL1 2017 Camaro. And again, we haven't received any modern SUVs in the game for a while, so please Rockstar, listen, give us a nice Camaro, please. Thanks. Then we have the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570411 Superleggero. There we go. Definitely didn't read that off a list. One of my favorite cars in real life. I love the back end. Very, very nice rear end in my opinion. And yeah, definitely a car I'd like to see in the game. Then we have the Ford Focus RS. We haven't got many hatchbacks in GTA Online. They've only given us 3 as add-ons through updates, so maybe this car would be nice. And we can have both a race and rally version as well of the Ford Focus RS. In real life, they aren't that expensive, like maybe $40,000, $50,000. Obviously, Rockstar wouldn't charge that little for it, but you know, like 150k or so with a load of upgrades, that'd be a good purchase. Then we have the 2016 Ford Mustang. And again, pretty self-explanatory, a really nice car. I've kind of ruined it a bit with the customizations, but still, a really nice car. Then we have the Mercedes C63 AMG model, of course. This has a wide body kit on it. And both the stock and wide body version are gorgeous. So yes, please, Rockstar, if you're watching right now, I know they are. No, they're not. They're definitely watching. Definitely not. But if they are, please, give us this one. Then we have the Tesla Model X. A really cool SUV. One which I'm sure could be pretty popular if added. I like it at least, even if you guys don't. But finally, we then have the Beetle. It's, the 1974 Volkswagen Beetle. And again, with Rockstar loving their sort of like movie special vehicles, this could be the Beetle based from Herbie, which of course could drive itself. It had the speed boost ability and just a few other things like that. And it could also talk as well, but obviously it wouldn't in GTA 5. But yeah, so those are 10 cars then, which I, and I'm sure many of you guys would like to see as well in game. Let me know right down in the chat though, which one is your favorite? Just comment one, which one do you like the most? Honestly, I'm like mixed between quite a few vehicles. I like the Model S. I like the Model X as well. The C63 and the Mustang. The Camaro and the Lamborghini and the Ford Focus RS. If I had to choose my favorite, for GTA 5 at least, I'd have to say the Mustang. The 2016 Mustang. It is just, yeah, definitely my favorite. One which I think could have a lot of potential in game. The Model S as well is nice, so is the Model X, but if I had to choose my favorite, it'd probably be this one. Maybe even the C63, that's a really nice vehicle as well. What about you guys in chat? We've got the Beetle, loads of people saying Mustang, DeLorean, Brandon said the Lambo, Welsh Dragon Rule said the Ford Focus, Clark said the C63, Blabbar said no Mustangs, there's already enough bad drivers in GTA. Yeah, right now I can see most people either saying, yeah, it'd either be the Mustang, the C63, the Beetle, or the Lambo. I've not seen a single comment yet for the Tesla. Tesla's nice though, I think. We're going to get into the C63 though. I want to drive this one about because it's just such a cool car. So, and it sounds good as well. This mod sounds absolutely amazing. So we're going to drive it around as we wrap things up right now. So yes guys, this has been an hour and a half stream or so. And unfortunately I didn't have time to make a video today because I'm going away next week. So I'm trying to make videos for when I go away next week. And it's a real struggle. So I've spent all day making videos for next week, and I've still got a couple more to make. So yeah, I thought I'd stream rather than make a video for today and go through some of the awesome cars that we'd like to see in GTA 5. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you have, of course, drop a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're at 569 likes right now. Let's see if we can just smash 600 right here, right now. Of course, comment as well. Once you have, just say anything so I can see your name in chat, because I'm going to give some shout-outs right now. So drop a like, leave a comment, and we'll get into those now. Quick sip of my drink, so I'm replenished and ready to go. Okay, here we go. We're going to shout out Welsh Dragon Rule first of all. He's in like every stream. I don't know how he does it, but thanks man for tuning in. Shout out as well to William. Shout out to Gutom who said goodbye. Thanks man for tuning in. Elijah as well, shout out to you. Skill Class, shout out as well to you. We've got Neil and Nigel in the chat. Shout out to both of you guys. Another William as well, shout out to you. Huberman, shout out to you. So that's Antony, shout out to you. Raquel, No Name, shout out to you as well. Acid Steamy, shout out to you. Blabba, shout out to you as well. Said bye. Goodbye, buddy. Shout out to Josh, shout out to Exploring with Doge. Shout out to the Unexpected Noran. Shout out to... it's just Exploring. Just spam the chat right now with shout out, please. Shout out to Remarkable as well. Shout out to the Unexpected again. Shout out to Freddy Play. Shout out to Creeper. Shout out to AJA. Shout out to Mitch Plays. Oh my god. Just quickly fly back. No one saw that. No one saw that happen. Shout out to John. Shout out to Carson. Shout out to another John in the chat. Shout out to Countdown. Shout out to is that Aldura Man? Is that right? Sorry if I haven't. Shout out to the Daily Shave. Shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule again. Shout out to O Flux. Shout out to Manjuro, if I said that right. Shout out to Pedro, my bad. Shout out to Mud Guy. Shout out to Human Torch. Shout out to Yezin. Hope I said that right as well. I'm terrible with names. I apologize, guys. Shout out to Rodin. Shout out to Lost Assassin. Shout out to Gabriel. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Taylor for the win. Shout out to James Adams. Shout out to Blah Blah again. And shout out to Anthony as our final shout out. Hopefully I've gotten everyone. Oh, there's one final one. Ops Run. There we go. And, new names coming in right now, guys. As soon as I say I'm going to wrap things up. Shout out to Xavier. Shout out to Keaton. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to John Johnston. Shout out to Anthony. And shout out to... so that's Mag Reby. Like I said, I'm terrible with names. Hopefully I've gotten everyone now. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all, and I'll see you guys now in my next video or live stream, most likely tomorrow. Thanks, guys. See you all soon. Good night.